Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Tanya. I use the cash stuffing method to reach my financial goals in the hopes of retiring debt free. My paycheck is based on a 13-week assignment, and this is week three, I believe. Yes, week three. And if you're new here, thank you for joining me. All right, let's get into the budget. All right, so my paycheck was 1807.21, and after my bills for the week, the total is 930.01. I will not be putting anything for gas or groceries. I just filled up on Wednesday and I got groceries on Thursday. So I'm just going to go the whole week, cook, make lunches, stay on budget. And my sinking funds came out to 671 and the savings is 205, which left me a balance of $1.20. All right, so 876. Let's see. One, two, 150, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 520s, 110, 5, 10, 15 and fives, and $1. All right, so we got the right amount. And let's start where I always start in my high priority binder. And I will start with the travel rent. And let's see, the travel rent will get 80 this week. So we are doing 150, a 20, and a 10. So now in the travel rent, I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40. 240 now in the travel rent. All right, travel gas gets 20. And travel gas now has 60. Month ahead gets 90. So we do a 50 and 220s. And let's see what month ahead has now. So it has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 280 now in the month ahead. All right, next credit card gets 180 this week. Alrighty, so that is 150, 70, 75, 80. See what we have in there. Money all tangled up. Very tangled up. All right, let's try it. So this one, 50, 2, 50, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 30, 35, 40. So 540 now in the credit cards. All right, emergency gets, let's see, emergency gets 40 this week. So 20, 40. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 now in emergency. All right, retirement gets 20 this week. All right. All right, and now retirement has 60. All right, that is it for my high priority binder. And I will go into my lower priority binder. All right, and groceries will skip, and gas this week. Car maintenance gets 20. And now in car maintenance, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20. Now in the car maintenance. Right, get in there. All right, taxes gets 20 as well. So now in the taxes, we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40. 340 now in the taxes. All right, insurance deductible. My medical will get 40 this week. All right, now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75 now in medical. All right, self-care gets 20 this week. All right, now self-care has 60. All right, vacation gets 80 this week. So 20, 40, 60, 80. And now in the vacation, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 260, 280, 300, 20, and 40. 340 now in the vacation. All right, and debt repayment gets 40. So it's 20, 40. All right, let's see how much is in there. So it's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20 now in the debt repayment for my student loans. All right, and that is it for my lower priority binder. And now for my saving challenges. All right, and we will do August monthly challenge. It's 105. It's for the first week. All right, where's my marker? All right, and next we will go to the 26th week. And let's see. I am putting 50 in there this week. So 20, 40, 60. I hope there's some change. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, here we go. There's 10 right there. We'll put 10 back. All right, that'll do. All right, and next we will do the $20 challenge. All righty, the $20 in there. All right, next is the $30 challenge. Let's see, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, and that is it for my savings challenge binder. You know what? I forgot about my quarterly because I got money left. So let's go all the way back to the high priority binder. And we are doing 21. So let's get it in there. All right, that's it. I almost forgot one. All right, that is it. I am out of money. I have placed all my money where I needed it to go for the week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye.